Hey coaches, good morning. It is just 6:30 in the morning. I just did some 21 Day Fix Extreme. I did some PD. I'm reading this awesome book that I'm kind of obsessed with. Like I haven't felt this good about a book since maybe like You Are a Badass. It's called Grit. Highly recommend it. I love books that talk about not the most talented person succeeding because I don't find myself to be the most talented, but I will die trying, and that's what this is about, and it really speaks to me. So I've been wanting to talk to you guys for a while about, one of my coaches saw this, and she called it the brain book, so I've now called it my brain book, and it really is fitting. And I want to ask you guys, if I told you that you could contact 26 people and have in just 24 hours, I still sometimes get more out of it, but in 24 hours you could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people respond back to you positively, and two of them, join the coach sneak peek from this conversation. One of them is ordering Shakeology, and then one is going to sign up for a discount account. All right, so out of 26 people, those were my ratios so far. Okay, so what is my system? This is a system that I learned from another coach. It's a training I saw in the Beachbody Champions. You should totally check it out. Haley Christensen's the one that does it, and I totally love her. But I want to talk to you guys about kind of a little bit more in depth. So, brain book, the very first section is called My Potentials. It's pretty much seriously anybody that's shown interest in joining a challenge group. They've given me health and fitness goals. They've said, I'm interested. Doesn't matter when. I write their name down. Okay, so that's my first section. Second tab, I got little tabs. Second tab is my daily peeps list. And I fill it up with 26 names. So where do I get these 26 names? If you're starting to just do this now, go back to one of your posts like 2 or 3 days ago, and go and look at all of your posts that have anything to do with coaching, anything to do with fitness, anything to do with eating healthy, anything to do with like Beachbody, even if they don't say Beachbody, and start writing names down. If you don't have 26, then go to your friend list and find some friends that you haven't talked to in a long time. Write down some new friends that you've made, but I want you to fill an entire page up. That's really important. And your goal is to reach out to every single person on that list. So if it's someone that you've never talked to and they liked a post, what I would say, and please don't use the exact same words because I'm telling you guys we're going to end up messaging the same people. Something to the extent of, hey lady, thanks, or hey dude, thanks so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Inspiring people is something I'm really passionate about. How's your day going? I always end with a question. That's it. Now, a lot of people are going to like your post, and then they're going to like it again like 3 days later, and they're going to end up on another daily peeps list because I do this every single day. So if it's the second time they pop up, I go back to I open up a message chat, and I can see, okay, they responded. I'm going to say thanks again. Hey, thank you again. Your name keeps popping up, and it makes me smile every single time. I'm not sure if you know what I do, but I run health challenges, and I also coach others to do what I do. Are you interested in learning more about either one? And it's crazy how many people will say yes that never wanted to contact me before. They were probably too shy or nervous. So that'll be the second message, okay? Now, what if a challenger pops up? So send a challenger a message and see how they're doing. It's a good reminder to check in on my challengers that are watching me still, right? So it's a good opportunity to ask, like, how are you loving Shakeology? We could talk about coaching. We can talk about a discount program. It just puts them in front of me in another way, which is never a bad thing. All right, so let's say you go back to that message and they never responded to the first one. That's okay. I still send that same second message. Hey, not sure if you saw my thank you up above, but I wanted to say thank you again. And sometimes they'll respond and they're like, I'm so sorry I missed it, but you're so inspiring. And it makes you feel good, right? These are people that are liking your stuff. So if I have to talk to anyone, I'd rather talk to them than maybe someone who's glancing past me and rolling their eyes, right? Like, these are the people I want to talk to. So I do this. I try to do this every single day, guys. And I just start by going back a few posts, because if you do the post from yesterday, you might still have people that are liking it, right? So you want to go back like 2 or 3 days. The third section is coach interest. anybody that shows interest in coaching at all. Doesn't matter if they're a challenger, not a challenger. I will sometimes put a C next to their name if they are a customer already, right? Because it's a little bit of a different combo, but I'll just write their name down. And that's a list I go back to and I follow up on all the time. All right, my third one is post ideas. And that, you know what, I kind of do that in my phone too. So it's just sometimes I'll think of something and I don't need to do that post right now, but I'll just write it down. And you could totally do it in your phone. The next one is challengers to love on. So these are kind of like my newer challengers. I mean, I also have a little thread on Facebook, but I just like to write their name down and kind of go back to it and go, all right, who are my challengers right now that are kind of new and a little bit nervous, and I just want to give them some extra love, okay? And then my third one is my very specific goals with a date I'm going to accomplish this task. So every single goal, and I have exactly the date that I will do this by. I still have room in this book, and quite honestly, like I've been adding sections, but I love this book. It is a game changer for me mentally. It's helped my business. That daily peeps list, I promise you, that's probably the gold mine out of all of this, and that's Haley Christensen's method. But I want you guys to see the ratios. They're not always that high. Some other days are not as great, but I can tell you guys right now, I've never done that without having one very meaningful conversation. At least one. Never. I've yet to do this without having at least one meaningful conversation. And you can use this exact same system on Instagram. I just recommend having 2 separate spots for it because what I do is I go back and I highlight everybody that was like a good combo. So then later on, like I can kind of go back and glance and be like, who are some people that I had a good combo with? I want to go back and talk to them again. And I want to know if I talk to them on Facebook or IG. So you can do this system on both platforms or any platform really. I hope that was helpful. Have a great day, guys. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment below. Bye.